Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the National League All-Stars and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Big Daddy Kelly, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Daryl Parker's one of those guys. You're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Red sprinting after it. 2 gone.
Batting third from the Chicago Cubs, third baseman Chris Bryant.
So striding in, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 1-2 now.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. The Twins coming up. No score. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, last year he had an ERA under 2. He was that good all season long, being able to put hitters away, getting ahead in counts, all the cliches that you think about, but they add up to be a really solid season. Hopefully he performs like that this year as well.
Settling in now, Kiki Bones. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
In now, Rusty Red. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Runners on first with one down. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Into the box, Rico Black pitches a cold strike. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in. One and two, here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Standing in, J.J. Watts. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Cespedes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
And he'll be back in standing up. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. Twins are out in front, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Myers.
In now, Will Myers. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is fouled back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Chopped weakly to the left. Watts comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. Key guy for me is the catcher. He does such a great job of commanding the running game, whether it's a right-handed hitter or a left-handed hitter. How he positions and controls the game. He's the leader of this team.
Standing in, Buster Posey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1 out and a runner on second base. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Red has it in his tracks. Oh no, it drops. Cespedes rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Right side, Mack in the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits, as the runs were pretty much handed to them. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the National League 2 and the Twins 1. Now in the box, Antonio Moose. Full count. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist has it. A quick out, number 1.
All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Coming to the plate now, Shorty Mack. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Digging in now, Coco Brown. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Zobrist. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Addison Russell, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Red racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the National Leaguers have taken a 4-1 lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the National League 4 and the Twins 1. So digging in now, Miguel Sano as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch. Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Ready for another chance? Kiki Bones. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Fowler. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
In now, Rusty Red. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Rico Black. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, J.J. Watts.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Fowler has a read on it, and that ends the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. And here's a ball hit in the air. Watts coasts under it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Black is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here's another 1-2. Line drive to left. Bones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The NL leads this one 4-3. Digging in to try it again. Chubby Ali comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Posey's got it. And he makes the throw to first. Ali is retired, and there's 1 away.
First baseman, number 8.
Digging in for his second at bat, Antonio Moose. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Mack.
Into the box now. Shorty Mack. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in standing. In now, Coco Brown. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. This one skied out toward right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. National Leaguers out in front, 4-3. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
If you read the box score, you would think, no way are they leading. Now, you win games by scoring runs, not base hits. And they put together a few hits, but they've got a lot of runs with it. Great production.
Standing in now, Addison Russell. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that's in there, base hit.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter, perfect count to put him away, tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Bryce Harper.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. NL leaves 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Here's Miguel Sano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top. Into the box, Kiki Bones. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Rusty Red. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Rico Black, a hit in 2 tries so far. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Another 2-2 offering, and there he goes towards second, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.J. Watts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Russell has it, and a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete, all even now at 4 apiece. Here's Chris Bryant now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bones looks up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Will Myers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Lifted in the air to center. Red will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Buster Posey.
Ready for another shot now. Buster Posey. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 1-2. Here it comes. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today, as this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot for Buster Posey, and it's now 7-4.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Calvin Kelly takes the mound, as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 7, Calvin Kelly.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. Squared that one up just a little late. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. 3 runs already home here. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Standing in now, Addison Russell. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the 8-4. Here it comes. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. Ready on 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, look at Bryant. He's out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Stepping in now, Coco Brown. Called strike 2, and with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Slow little roller to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Bryant.
Chris Bryant will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Will Myers. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ready with another 2-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Now another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. One left for the National Leaguers. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Here's Miguel Sano. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Kiki Bones. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Rusty Red.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rusty Red. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 2-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, that's the ground attack right there. That's a big part of his game. Playing within himself, get on any way you can. He'll take that single. Now look out.
Into the box now, Rico Black. To 2-2 now. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the National League 8 and the Twins 4. Digging in and looking for more.